Okay, so parts laid out here for issue 28. Yeah, it's fairly easy to identify, to be fair. These ones have got this kind of ending on them. And these ones have obviously got the silver endings. These ones were the only ones that are a little bit difficult, but one of them's, well, a couple of them are a bit thicker than the other one on the tubing side of things. These are all fairly simple to identify. They're just been called pipe A, pipe B's, etc. So we're just going to have to wait and see how difficult they are to identify when they go onto the engine. We're not using them all this issue anyway, so. But anyway, we'll have a look at the instructions and we'll get into the build for issue 28. Okay, so bringing over the engine once again. Still working on the engine. We're on 28. It's quite impressive. It's a lovely looking engine though, really well detailed. But yeah, so the first thing it's asking us to do is identify some. Get me tweezers. Some areas that we're going to be attaching these pipes to. So it looks like on the kind of left hand side of the engine as I'm looking at it, but right hand side I guess the engine itself. I'll try and identify these. You've got, it's identifying, I think, kind of this pipe here going to kind of this pipe here. I think it's going to be going from there kind of to there. That's what I can see on this particular picture. Using tweezers, insert the end of pipe H. So find pipe H. Looks like pipe H, which is that one. Not one of the flexible ones. Looks like it's that one from the inventory. And you've got to kind of identify where that's going on here. So I've just identified that. But then it's putting it in to the area. Okay, I think. Yep. So one end's got kind of the bolt on it, and that's got the right angle thing. So the first one that's going to be going into the top part, so that part, if you like, is going to be going into the top part, and the right angle part's going to be going into the bottom part. So interpret these instructions anyway. Okay, so sorry, I'm trying to get the right angle. There we go. So yeah, that one goes into there, and then the right angle part into the bottom there. And so that's that non-flexible hose, if you like. It's a little bit flexible, but not too bad. Okay, so the picture and the inventory description don't quite match up here. It says tubes C times 3, which is these parts here, and we've only got 2 of them, but it's probably just a typo to be fair, because we only need 2. So tubes C were the ones like this. These were the ones, and there is only 2 of them. On the picture, it does say in the description it should be 3, but as I say, I think we've had that before, it's just a typo. So tubes C have a conical end while the other is shaped. Insert the shaped end of one of the 2 tubes into the hole in the left turbine shown in the image. Okay, so it's identifying which end goes into which. Insert the shaped end of the tube. Okay, so what it's saying, I think, is you've got a shaped end and you've got a conical end, and you've got the same in this one, which these are tubes C. And it's saying the shaped end needs to go into the turbo, it calls the turbine. So that end goes into the turbine, that end goes into that other part we've been working on. So yeah, this is where it gets a bit tricky to show you, I guess. So you've got these holes here in the turbo, got one there, and you've got one on this side as well. Yeah, just there. Just see maybe. But you have got holes in these turbos that these need to go into, so it's just going to be fitting shaped end into the turbine, into the turbo, and mechanical end into the other part. So let's have a look how easy or difficult this is. Okay, so once they're into the turbos, you have to then put them, that side's going to go into that one, sorry, that hole, and on that side into that hole. So it's just feeding them through. Okay, I've done that how I thought it would go, but it's kind of wrong. I'm looking at the picture and it says it goes on the outside of these. Okay, so yeah, not the easiest, but not exactly the hardest either. Just to put those in. They're not glued at the moment. I don't know whether to glue some of this stuff in. It seems to be sticking at the moment, seems to be sticking okay. But hey, that's it for that. Yep, obviously we're going to be keeping all the other things. There's going to be a lot of spare parts kind of floating around. So I might just put them in little bags and identify which issues they came from. Yeah, keep the little bags and then identify which issues they came from, just because you're going to have to obviously use them in future issues. But anyway, sorry waffling, that's issue 28, which was the last of this subscribers pack. Okay, so that was issue 28 done there, yeah, mentioned that was the last of the subscribers pack. The centre kind of picture is a Ferrari 250 GTO in full colour this time, really nice picture there. Yeah, so 28, sorry, was just those pipes onto the engine. Yeah, looking rather nice, rather splendid. I can't remember spending that much time on any engine so far in any of these builds, but it is looking really impressive. So as I said, this was the last of the subscribers pack, so now we're waiting for the next subscribers pack, which is going to be obviously 29, 30, 31, 32. 29, it actually says it's loads of little engine parts, and obviously some of the parts we've had from the last couple of issues like this one, and 25 I think. It also says the build of your F40 becomes more complex and detailed, and it looks like we're fitting all of the parts onto the engine, because then we're moving on to the internals in the car, which looks like an incredibly complicated issue. Anybody who's had a look on the Italian website will see the issue 29 is about a 10-minute video on there, so it does look really kind of complicated. I'm a bit terrified by that, to be honest with you, but I'm sure it'll be well, we'll wait and see. But yeah, so we're going to wait for the next subscribers pack for that one anyway, so I'll probably put on social media when that arrives. But hey, thank you very much for watching my presentation of this issue of Build the Ferrari F40, and if you'd like the progression of this build or any other builds on the channel, you can always consider subscribing. But take care, hope to catch you again on the channel soon, and ta-da for now.